If you're a frequent PNW Haunts and Homicides listener, you probably already know we're Birdie ambassadors.
We wanted to take a quick moment to tell you a little bit more about this awesome product.
Birdie is the modern personal safety alarm made for women by women.
In a situation where you feel threatened or unsafe, you can simply activate Birdie's loud siren and flashing light to create a diversion.
Birdie is perfect to carry anytime because the device is lightweight and comes in a variety of colors.
So important. Use our ambassador link and coupon code PNW Haunts and Homicides to receive 10% off your purchase. Like our social media handles, the coupon code is all spelled out, no special characters.
You can find the link and promo code in our show notes or PNW Haunts and Homicides link tree. Have a safe ass day. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, creepy people.
Hello.
I hope you're having a holly jolly time.
Oh, God.
I've turned full elf.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Okay.
Did you see my outfit?
Yeah.
It says, Santa, stop judging me.
I mean, I think that's fitting. Like, who is he to judge anyway?
Seriously.
You know?
I think I wore this last year too. I've had this a while. As you can tell.
You did.
It's very worn.
Is it? Well, I think it's kind of like that burnout. I can't remember what that's called. I always think of it as like a burnout fabric, and that's kind of what it's supposed to look like.
It is, but it's when I got it, it was it was a lot pinker.
Okay.
Yeah.
The good thing is with that type of clothing, you can never really tell.
It's true.
It's perfect.
Oh, wait, hold on. This is PNW Haunts and Homicides.
Oh, shit.
I almost forgot, but I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, here we are.
I have gone full theme. Are you ready? Are you creepy people ready? What?
I just had an idea.
What?
About what you're doing, and
because you looked at my notes.
I didn't.
What do you think I'm doing? Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Know.
Guess. What do you think?
I don't. Well, if you're going full theme, it's got to be something like Christmassy. I'm thinking
maybe.
Oh God! All right, let's rip this Band-Aid off. I've got my foot ready. The other one is ready to join it in the chair.
Okay.
Should the need arise.
It's not going to be like Christmas Carol, like type of ghosts.
Okay.
So
there's not 3 of them? Is that we're not?
No.
Okay.
Actually, there might not be any ghosts in this episode.
Excellent. Okay, well, let's just work with that assumption, and I think we're done here.
Okay. Let's go.
Right.
Let's get into it. Ho, ho, ho. Let's go.
Oh, no, I meant like done.
No.
Oh,
we have to talk about it.
All right.
My socks say ho, ho, oh no, I think.
Oh, boy.
Ho, 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 no.
They're so cute.
They're Nightmare Before Christmas. Today we're going to talk about Christmas Valley.
Never heard of her.
It's in Oregon.
Still never heard of her.
Really? No,
Yeah.
never?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm going to tell you about it.
Okay.
Christmas Valley is an unincorporated community. Surprise, surprise.
No, everything unincorporated. Yeah. It's not good. Incorporate these things.
I know, please.
Incorporate them.
It's in southern Oregon, roughly 95 miles southeast of Bend.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm getting a real vibe here.
Yep.
Okay.
Starting to picture it? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Population of 1313.
Stop it.
Isn't that creepy?
Like, how can they be so exact?
I don't know, but that's the number that popped up on the Goog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
1,313 people live there.
That's fine. You know how I feel about the number 13.
I know. That's why I was like really shocked when I saw that. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
It's great.
But it goes with the theme of the town, surprisingly. In this town, you'll find a charming lodge-style restaurant that could be considered Christmas-looking. It's got the, traditional lodge feel, the wood,
I feel like I'm watching like a horror movie and I'm just waiting for the jump scare. I'm like watching you through like my fingers.
She is, yeah.
Like, wait for it. Wait for it.
You'll see street signs like Snowman Road.
Oh, cute.
I know. It gets cuter. Christmas Tree Lane and Glitter Lane.
Well, I mean, glitter, to be fair, that could just be like Mariah Carey's hallway.
Oh, I mean, it could be, or it could be like pretty glittery twinkle lights.
I mean, sure.
Tinsel.
Yeah.
Ribbon. Bows. Glitter snow.
Okay. I don't know why, but whenever you say it, then it's scary.
And it sounds creepy when you say it. Well, that's about the extent of the Christmas charm in this town, though.
Great.
You won't find any Christmas parades or light displays or long lines to sit on an imposter Santa's lap.
I mean, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Right? We could do without the Santa's lap, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's overstayed its welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not even a stoplight in the town to mistake for Rudolph's nose.
Wow. That's when you know that you've had far more eggnog than is safe.
It's honestly almost like this town was hit by the Grinch.
Okay.
Like there's not even a crumb left for the mouse or whatever. What you will find here are landmarks surrounding Christmas Valley with less than jolly names.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Probably not, but
there's a spot called Crack in the Ground.
Okay.
Another called Hole in the Ground.
What?
They're very clever with their naming.
I mean, did you find this when you were working on Mel's Hole?
Actually, no, but it did remind me of that. But we're not going to go down the whole road of holes.
Oh, boy.
So the crack and the hole were caused by volcanoes. There's nothing really paranormal or spooky about them, but you can hike through the crack, and I'm sure it's pretty creepy. But I don't think you can enter the hole.
Okay. It's not haunted, says
No.
you.
Not that I've heard. I didn't
Okay.
find any stories of hauntings, but I'm sure some weird shit goes down.
Are you sure that there weren't any hikers hiking through the crack that expired?
They got lost in the crack because it was so deep.
Oh, boy. Okay, we're done. Probably. Maybe.
Maybe.
Ugh.
There's even more landmarks that don't have a Christmassy theme or anything. There is the Lost Forest and the Devil's Garden lava bed.
Oh, boy.
So if you can see, like, there's a vibe around this town, and it's
Yeah.
not Jingle Belly whatsoever.
I feel like we're playing a game of hot and cold. You know?
Kind of, yeah.
Like either it's Christmassy or it's not.
It's Jingle Hell.
Oh.
Oh. This town is also well known for its sand dunes, which is exactly the opposite of a Christmas snowy vibe.
Yeah.
Do you want to build a sandman?
No.
No. I don't.
I really, really don't.
It was kind of eerie too when I was reading about that place. They said the service there is not great, so make sure you download the map so you don't get lost in the
No.
dunes.
No.
I would not be going very far into the dunes.
Yeah. No, that's not for me.
Just stay like on the edges.
Or just as far away as possible.
You don't want to go to the dunes?
Totally up to you. Like on the outer edge or just like as far away as you can get.
We can make a sand angel.
No thanks.
Well, speaking of lost, let's talk about that lost forest for a second.
Okay.
Now, this area is prairie land, sagebrush, tumbleweeds, that kind of stuff. Getting a vibe?
Yeah. I thought for a second that you were going to say you wanted to talk about the TV show Lost. And all of a sudden, I was like, oh my God, I figured it out. This is my nightmare.
I need to wake up.
Wake up.
No. But there used to be a lake and a ton of fertile land here. There is evidence of that with a thinly populated island of ponderosa pines.
Oh, it's like a little tree island?
So think about it like in the middle of this prairie land, there's like a big, not like a huge piece of land, but there's a decent sized piece of land with like sparsely populated trees. So it's not like a dense island of trees.
Okay.
I kind of thought it looked like a graveyard of what the land used to be. Like it used to be all of these fertile, healthy trees, but now it's just like sparse. I keep saying sparse. Oh my God.
Sparse.
Can I think of a different
Do you want me
word?
to Google a synonym for sparse? Scanty. Scant.
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 Scantily.
Scarce. Sporadic. Skimpy. Meager. Paltry. Okay.
There's just a bunch of skimpy trees around.
They do look skimpy though.
They do. Like their
Yeah.
legs are bare. Their chest
Freshly
is
shaven.
exposed.
Okay, well, do these trees have an OnlyFans or what?
Maybe.
It's starting to sound a little bit sexy.
I make everything sexual. I don't know why.
Yeah, you really do.
I need to calm down.
Yeah.
Anywho, close by is Fossil Lake, which is pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. Sort of.
Do they find a lot of fossils?
They find a
Is that-
fair amount of fossils there.
Okay. Yeah.
It used to be around 200 feet deep. Now there's no water in it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And you can find fossils of over 100 different species there.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Like
so cool.
mammoths.
Mammoth.
We all know I can't say TH and S.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it. It's fine. You can also find fossils of giant beavers
Stop it.
and dire wolves,
Wait.
which I'm not going to lie. I thought dire wolves were like dragons and unicorns.
Okay, yeah, I literally was about to be like, if this is a stupid question, you have to cut it out. But dire wolves are real?
That's what I thought too. Like, I feel
Wait,
like this is
what?
another narwhal situation.
Wait. It's an extinct canine.
I had no idea.
Oh my God, you guys. If I'd known dire wolves were real, we would already be fucked as the human race because I definitely would have Jurassic Parked our asses. Holy
I know
fuck.
I want a dire wolf so bad.
It looks huge.
That's kind of the point.
I know I want a puppy that I can ride.
I want a ghost.
It combines my favorite things. It's a puppy horse. It's a horse puppy.
Love it.
I want one.
We're going to have to go back in time for that. Get to
Yeah.
work on that time machine. Creepy people, I know we can figure it out.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What?
This is so weird. Blah, 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 blah. So they were like native to North America. Its prey is known to have included Western horses, mastodons,
Holy shit.
ancient bison, camels, and ground sloths.
They had
What?
camels here?
I
Okay,
thought
but
maybe that's their prey in a different area?
When you say ground sloth, I definitely thought of sloth burgers.
Sloth burgers.
Like ground meat.
Yeah.
Like ground meat formed into sloth burgers.
I thought you were getting confused and calling Rolf sloth.
No.
I thought you were remembering the Rolf burger thing.
Rolf burgers.
All right, well, there's our outtake.
Oh my God, no, that was so funny.
Oh my God, this is a lot.
Close it so you don't get distracted.
Anyways, I just thought you would want to know.
I did want to know. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Okay. There's also a place called Fort Rock where they found a cave with 10,000-year-old sagebrush sandals. This is some of the earliest evidence of humans in North America.
Jeez.
So pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Now I want some sagebrush sandals.
I know. Yeah.
And if you're interested in obsidian,
I am.
Right? Which, like, who doesn't want some dragon glass? You can collect some at the Glass Buttes.
Oh, cool.
And I always call Buttes butts because I'm 5. Glass butts.
Glass butts.
But yeah, you can go there and they just let anyone come and collect whatever obsidian they want.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. In Oregon, we have actually a few different places where it's like totally free. It's just open to the public and you don't need a permit or anything. I think that's really cool.
I know. I want to go so bad.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Road trip. Jesus, you're terrifying sometimes. The town doesn't have the best luck. They've tried to populate it a few times and it just never works out, leading to abandoned properties, which is creepy. They even have an abandoned Air Force station.
Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of exciting because I bet you that property is almost cheap enough that some of us millennials that still aren't homeowners, which is most of us probably, we might be able to almost afford.
Maybe almost. But it's very secluded. It's a very secluded area. There's not a lot going on there. I think they just like recently got a doctor in the town. Well, in the unincorporated community.
Yeah.
I think I didn't read a ton about it, but
they incorporated a medical practitioner into their unincorporated community.
It's probably just one. You have to go to his house.
Yeah.
It's done in his basement. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. They dropped like $275 million to build this Air Force facility during the Cold War.
Oh boy.
Right? In this tiny town. That much money was dumped into it.
Okay.
But
I feel like that explains a lot.
It does. And it keeps getting better.
Oh, good.
When they finally finished it, the war ended. So it was left abandoned, never used.
That's great.
Yep. And all of the jobs that place would have created were just kind of out the window. So I think a bunch of people left too.
So is this an empty military base?
Mm-hmm.
So there's facilities. There's a huge building, probably more like a complex.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting. Tell me more about how we have these hundreds of $1 million that went into these buildings and we can't house the unhoused. Huh.
I think so. I didn't read a ton about it, but I think they use it for storage. And then I think they were going to try to use it for something at one point. There was an article about Obama talking about using it for something, but I really don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's like the military's walk-in closet in their vacation home.
Yeah, sounds like it. As far as I know.
Cool.
If anyone else, if anyone else knows, please email me.
Yeah.
So I just feel like this town just has such bad luck, and it's just not merry and bright, you guys.
It doesn't sound like it.
It's so depressing for a town called Christmas Valley. Although you could be walking in a midsummer winterland because it's been known to snow in July.
Christmas in July!
That's about as Christmassy as it gets down there.
God, we should go for our birthday.
We could.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how this was talking about unpredictable weather patterns kind of back when they were trying to populate the town back in the day.
Huh.
So I'm not sure if the weather, I'm assuming it's pretty unpredictable out there. It's kind of like desert.
Yeah. I've never heard of snow in July down south, though.
Yeah.
In July?
I don't know, man.
July.
That's what the article said.
Here's the thing. We have nothing to lose because if we go down there in July and it's warm and pleasant and beautiful,
That's fine.
fucking fabulous. If we manifest motherfucking birthday snow in July,
I think we could do it.
I'll lose my mind.
I manifested snow with our last episode.
Holy shit.
It snowed the day it came out.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is, we gotta
doing
make
it.
this happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snow in July, Christmas Valley, meet us there.
We got big plans.
Yeah. The weather isn't the only thing that's unusual here, though. There's been reports of Bigfoot sightings, strange cattle mutilations.
No.
I know. And unusual lights moving strangely and blinking in the sky.
Okay.
Mhm. One of these reports takes place at 8:30 p.m., January 7th, 2009, which seems like forever ago.
Yeah. That's a long ass time ago.
On a clear, crisp night during a full moon, obviously, 4 people witnessed approximately 15 round, extremely bright lights behaving oddly in the sky.
15?
15, approximately 15.
So it was probably actually 13.
I think they said more than 15.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I'm going to read you a quote about these lights from UnitedStatesUFO.blogspot.com.
Okay.
After the first light appeared, then there was a second light right beside it, then a third and a fourth all in a row. After the fourth light appeared, the first one burned out, following the rest right in order as they appeared. So it's like one's showing up, one's blinking out, and it keeps going.
Oh, weird.
At one point or another, one light would dim just enough where we could still see it, and we watched as it darted one way, then stop and slowly take another direction.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. The dimmed lights seemed as if they were playing slowly and then picking up speed, lighting up and dimming at any given time.
That's so weird.
Yeah, they later described them as behaving like fireflies.
Well, and what's really funny to me about like kind of that account is normally when you think about these kind of like UFO type sightings, people point to like, oh, could it be a military exercise?
Right.
But we know that area doesn't have an operating like base or any type of actual facility that's functioning.
Unless it's like a secret underground facility and then they're flying things at night.
Oh, snap.
Who knows? But this person said that they didn't hear any aircraft. There was no fireworks or flares happening. So
Yeah, that's the thing that's freaky is you could think maybe it would be an aircraft as we know it here on Earth, but when it's like silent like that too, that just doesn't
it's
track.
so creepy. Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, and if it is secret government stuff they're working on, like that's pretty cool. So
Yeah. Cool.
we're way further advanced in technology than I thought.
Yeah.
So that's great. I
Oh,
feel
boy.
more safe when the aliens come.
No.
There is a comment on a blog post on archive.liza.com. I wanted to read it because I think it's pretty interesting and maybe Caitlin can sleuth it out for us.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So Carolyn says, My visit to Christmas Valley was 30 years ago, but I will never forget the vast, open, lonely feeling and all those tumbleweeds. Even more creepy was the cemetery that we visited.
Nope, I'm out.
Of course she is.
Mm-mm.
Well, wait till I tell you the rest. That held what must have been half the town that was killed in a fire at the Grange Hall during a Christmas party. Anyone know about it? Question mark.
What?
Yeah. So I did not look this up because I don't know. It felt too depressing for Christmas. So I'm like, but maybe if
But
Caitlin
Caitlin likes that shit.
Exactly.
Great.
So she finds something about it. Maybe we could bring it back up for Christmas in July or something that's not actually Christmas.
Oh boy. Does it sound like it was a crime?
I don't know. All I
That's
read about it was this
interesting.
comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who knows? Since this story was a bit on the short side, I wanted to stay on theme and talk about one more thing. Caitlin, what do you think is the most Christmassy crystal or stone?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
Snowflake obsidian?
Yeah.
I was like, we were literally just talking
We
about it
were.
earlier.
It came in a little pack of crystals that we got, a little jar of snowflake obsidian,
Oh.
which I thought was kind of weird because you don't usually see that. And I knew I was about to talk about it today.
Oh.
So I set it on our altar.
I was going to say, I might have to look in some of the other crystals that we have for our little displays and maybe even in the crystal vending machine and see if there's more
Ooh.
snowflake obsidian.
Yeah, there might be.
Pretty.
So for those of you that don't know, this is a black stone with little white spots on it that
Yeah.
look like snowflakes.
Yeah. It's cute.
It's so cute. I think they're so beautiful. And I actually just purchased one for a friend the other day when I visited through the Veil.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we talked about it because I got my new Supernatural Tarot deck from there too.
Yes.
Yeah. So like regular obsidian, this is also volcanic glass with white minerals that have gotten trapped on the inside.
Pretty.
I know. The stone represents balance and is good for grounding and purification.
Oh, okay.
It helps keep you centered and focused while all hell is breaking loose, apparently. So I feel like we all could use a snowflake obsidian.
Yeah.
It also represents lightness in the dark and can help you look inward for strength in tough times. It shields negative energy as well.
Oh, I like that.
Me too. It can be useful during healing meditations. It surfaces repressed trauma. Yikes.
Oh,
But
okay.
I mean, it's important to deal with that.
Yeah, I don't think I should. I probably won't get one of those.
I mean, just don't go
Yeah.
into deep meditation with it if you're not ready.
Oh, that won't be a problem. Okay, never mind.
It can also get you into a deeper meditative state, which is helpful for trying to reach past life memories, which I think is really interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah. It helps with physical health of the bones and the skin as well.
Okay, so it's actually describing the very stone that I need.
I just want to bathe in it.
Yeah, that's so funny because I literally was just telling you about the weird knee stuff that's
Yeah.
going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have that?
No,
Great.
not yet.
Oh boy.
It's pretty cool too. It says that charging this stone with fire is especially effective since it came from a volcano.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I've never heard that you can do that.
Me neither. I just learned.
Okay.
So what you can do is place your obsidian in the center of a circle of lit candles for an hour or two or however long you want to safely burn candles for and charge your crystal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I knew you would like that because it's fire.
I love fire. Do you want to play with fire with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go play with fire in the garage.
Yeah. Woo!
Let's go charge our obsidian in the garage. Well, that's all I have for this kind of Christmassy episode that's not very Christmassy.
You know what, though? This is so funny because I had no idea that you were going to be talking about a crystal with this. And I wanted to do a couple of different things, kind of bring out some of the crystals that I haven't used in our altar recently. And I actually made a little crystal grid. I sat here and probably spent a half hour trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to do. But I made a little crystal grid. So I'm going to put it out for the tarot video. And man, we've got quite the display going here.
I know. I almost wish I would have bought one of those snowflake obsidians for myself so I could show it off. But, you know,
kidding.
I was shopping for other people. So,
oh, you're so good.
I bought myself a tarot deck.
Yeah,
so I'm not
true.
that good.
I mean, but like, who wants to be that good?
Right.
You know?
Well, should we do a tarot reading for this?
Tarot!
Yeah.
Yay!
We're doing tarot for Christmas Valley.
Christmas Valley.
With my Nightmare Before Christmas deck.
Correct.
I did a few pre-shuffling. Okay, I think I'm going to draw. I think we did it.
Get it, girl, get it.
I'm just feeling the deck out where I want to cut it. It's like right here.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
We got some movers and shakers. You got like 2 cards right there.
I do. Is this? No, this is one. It's this
I know,
one.
but these 2 like slid together.
It's not those. Oh.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's the 5 of Needles or Swords in reverse. And it's Oogie Boogie and Jack fighting. It doesn't look like a great card. Interesting.
Okay.
It kind of looks like it's in a spiky, like, cave. Like it could be a volcano.
I was going to say, like, depending on how... Here, flip it the other way. That almost looks like they could be trees.
Oh.
Like, depending on how you look at it, it could be either.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's a little bit, like, almost abstract. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, we have a thing for the card.
Okay, so 5 of Swords, our keywords are change, adjustment, loss, destruction, conflict, indecision, and sadness.
Kind of sounds like the town of Christmas Valley.
I guess so.
Unfortunately.
Ooh. The number 5 signifies change, and this card shows a time of adjustment after a conflict of some kind, like the Cold War.
Mm-hmm. And the first time they try to like settle there,
Yeah.
they realized how harsh the land was because it wasn't the fertile lake land anymore. It was kind of the dry prairie land. So they realized that they couldn't make a living off of that land and left.
Yeah. That's, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It would be really hard to settle there in the days of, you know,
Yeah.
the old timies. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sometimes the fight stems from ideological or spiritual differences. Okay, yeah, I think that means the Cold War.
There was also a man too that tried to kind of build up the town. He built like a golf course and things and tried to get a bunch of real estate going, and then that ended up not working out. So
can you imagine how much it costs to irrigate a golf course out there?
I know. It's kind of crazy.
The Rider, Waite Smith, Aquarian, and some other decks show a soldier on the battlefield at the end of a fight.
Oh.
The card asks, what have you won or lost? So again, I say
275 mil.
Lost.
Lost.
Couple bucks.
That's kind of really weird. The end of a battle and okay.
The Cold War.
Damn.
That's wow. Reversed, the 5 suggests pretty much the same thing as it does upright.
Okay.
Excellent. When the card appears reversed in a reading, however, you may feel a great sense of remorse, regret, or unhappiness. Sometimes it shows you making repairs or reparations after a conflict, trying to set things right again, and learning from your suffering.
Huh.
Interesting.
Okay.
I've learned nothing.
Maybe there is hope for Christmas Valley.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
They're like, all we need is a few gullible millennials looking to own a home.
I'm sure everyone who lives there and loves the nice peace and quiet is
Yeah.
just going to love that.
Yeah. They're like, please bring us some hipster cold brew.
Stop talking about us on your pod.
In a reading about money, the reversed 5 can indicate losses after a fight. Jesus fucking Christ.
Weird. That is so
Actually, the Cold War. Perhaps a legal matter or squabble over an inheritance. In the end, no one really wins.
There was something in there about someone who inherited some land that, okay, I might be crazy because there wasn't a lot, but I feel like it was someone who inherited a land that their ancestor had and had been paying taxes on, but never went to the land to build a house or anything. He just had land in Christmas Valley.
Yeah. So it's just this like kind of unsettled property.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which most of the properties there are unsettled.
I would say. Oh my goodness. And you may experience regret, indecision, or unwillingness to make necessary changes could be costly too. So interesting. Like maybe the government takes the property back or something like that because they never built on it.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Huh.
You guys, I have a new hyperfocus. If the reading is about your job, struggles with bosses or coworkers may cause hard feelings or impede your progress. A conflict may damage your chances for advancement, perhaps causing you to change jobs under unfavorable circumstances. Well, they did lose out on a lot of jobs when that complex was never opened by the military. Interesting.
Same.
Okay. In a reading about love, this card can indicate mourning the loss of a relationship or regretting a decision made in the heat of an argument. Perhaps you feel betrayed. In some cases, however, it can suggest trying to repair the damage and make constructive changes, perhaps with the help of therapy.
Oh, okay.
Go to therapy, Mr. Gorbachev.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. I'm going to grab our little crystal grid because
Okay.
nobody knew this was coming. And probably Lindsay's forgotten that she even mentioned this, but I made her a crystal grid.
Aw, you're so
Aw.
sweet. It's so cute.
So I'll post a picture of it for Lindsay on the Patreon.
Aw, I really like it.
Yeah. It's something that she mentioned from our Facebook Live. And so I have had in probably 3 different places. Like I wrote a sticky note, I had an email I sent myself, and then it was in the Notes app. And I wanted to put together a little crystal grid for her. And we just got this little guy. And it just, see, now you can see it. Now you
It's
can see
just
the grid.
perfect. Yeah, don't light it afire, though.
I know. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to set all of the things back down. We won't play with fire anymore.
Well, I think that was successful.
I think so too. I was feeling like that might be a really tough episode to get a good read on.
Yeah,
with
I
a
wasn't
card,
sure where
but
it was going to go. But
hilarious.
all right, is there any closing statements you would like to make?
Just the usual.
Have a creepy ass Christmas. We'll see you next Tuesday though for maybe more Christmas stuff. We don't know.
We
We never know.
never know.
Come back and find out. Bye.
Bye.
Get some snowflake obsidian.
As indie podcasters, we love to show our support of other awesome shows. So stay tuned for the promo we've got to share with you this week.
Let's show them some love. You can find their info in our show notes.
Hey everyone, my name is Natalie Katona, and I am the host and creator of To All the Men I've Tolerated Before. Each week, my guests and I take a portion of our lives or a past relationship and discuss how the patriarchy, misogyny, and other oppressive systems came into play when we were living through that time in our life. There is some comedic debriefing, soul searching, and manifesting for a better future in every episode. Smiles are for joy, not tolerating, and we'd love for you to join us in all of our joy on Team Tolerator. To All the Men I've Tolerated Before can be found wherever you find podcasts.
I think a lot of times, young girls are not able to learn about periods, as early as they get them. So it's a very delayed conversation, but we need to be having these conversations at a younger age, about menstruation, menstrual health, what's normal, what's not normal, starting, I think, in the 4th, 5th grade even. Because, these days, the age of starting a period is getting younger and younger. And because it's grouped with sex ed a lot of the time, which is not taught until high school, there's like this huge education gap. And when it is taught at younger grades and, 5th grade, I remember when I was taught about menstrual health at that age, we were taught about it in gender segregated classrooms.
Same here.
And I just thought, and then on the way out of the classroom, the teachers told us not to talk about what we learned with anyone and told us to hide. We received period products, pads and tampons. They told us to hide them in the lockers and especially not discuss anything we learned with boys. And I remember thinking, wow, if nearly half of the population menstruates, why is it such a stigmatized topic?
Right.
That part of it is also, it just stayed with me. It really perpetuated from a young age and in so many young girls that this is such a taboo topic.
My friend recently went on a cruise with her family for spring break, and she happened to start her period on the cruise and was not prepared. Happens to the best of us. She's even more diligent about her stuff than I am, has an app and everything, and just completely blown out of the water. The cruise line and the gift shops on the boat had 0 period products. And when she went to medical services to be like, well, I need period products because you're not selling them, I tried to buy them, they told her that she could have 2 free period products a day.
Wow.
And she went, I need you to know that 2 isn't enough, and I will free bleed on everything in this boat if that's the only option you're going to give me. That's and amazing. Then she also made a point. She goes, I went to that gift store and there were 18 different types of lubes and 45 different types of condoms. So everyone could participate in an orgy on this boat, but no one's allowed to menstruate.
That is, talk about priorities, right? That is so, I'm not even, I want to say I'm shocked, but also I had a similar experience where I was volunteering at a hospital. And, you would think that menstrual products I prioritize as medical necessities, just the way, I'm provided at least in restrooms, just the way toilet paper is, or at least available in the gift shop, to buy them. But I was surprised that even in a hospital where I volunteered at, you could not find them anywhere. You had to maybe ask a nurse. There were so many barriers to accessing these. So actually that motivated me to advocate for it at the hospital I volunteer at. And I got to meet with some of the administration of the hospital. So, and I think they never even realized that this was a gap, it never really brought to their attention. So I think that lack of awareness, and because most of the leadership were non-menstruators, it was composed of men who don't menstruate. But when I brought forth, this is an issue, they were actually very accepting of it once they realized, it is a problem that they never really considered before.
So for all of you that are listening, if you have any true crime or paranormal stories that you want us to share, maybe with the whole Pacific Northwest.
Yes, we would love to read them on the pod.
Yes, we will read them out loud.
Not just in our heads.
Yes. They don't have to be from the Pacific Northwest if you would like to share. Email us at pnwhauntsandhomicides@gmail.com. It's all spelled out, no special characters. Super duper easy peasy.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Same thing as the email at PNW Haunts and Homicides, all spelled out, no special characters. Please also rate and review us on whatever platform you're listening to, and check out our stories on social media because our meme game is hot.
Agreed.
And if you agree, like Caitlin, you can also find us on Patreon and support the show.
Bitchin'.
It's not going to be like, fuck, what's that movie?
Krampus?
No. The movie with the
Elf?
ghosts.
Casper?
No.
I don't know.
The popular Christmas movie with the Scrooge. What the fuck is that called?
The Three Ghosts one?
Scrooge. What's the Scrooge movie called?
I don't know.
You guys, what is wrong with my brain?
Okay, Google.
Christmas Scrooge.
Ghosts of Christmas Past?
Yeah, but like, that's not what it's called.
Oh yeah, it's oh my god. I can literally only think of like these vague themes related to it right now.
I've seen it 1,000 times, multiple different.
Scrooge. Ebenezer Scrooge?
Yeah. What's the Christmas Carol? Christmas Carol.
Is that what?
Christmas Carol.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Which
I never
one
would have gotten there.
Is happening.
Oh wow. That really hurts me. Okay. All right,
Okay,
moving
let me say that right.
Yeah.
Okay.